Hello everyone, here in this video I will tell you or explain about theory of interpreting. I'm from Udayana University and let me introduce myself. My name is Sayu Komang Intan Pratiwi, my student number is 90 and my lecturer names is Sayu Maharani. First of all, I want you to know what is interpreting. Interpreting is an activity that consists of establishing oral or manual communication between two or more speakers who are not speaking the same language. The types of interpreting is two. The first is interpreting based on the setting. The second is interpreting based on the mood. The interpreting based on the mood is simultaneous interpreting, liaison interpreting, consecutive interpreting. And the interpreting based on the setting is conference interpreting, public service interpreting. And now I want to explain about interpreting based on the mood. The first one is simultaneous interpreting. Simultaneous interpreting is the process of listening to comprehending and instantaneously translating a speaker's statement into another language. Simultaneous interpreting works like first, the speaker speaks the floor language into a microphone, and then the floor language can change throughout the event depending on what languages the speaker use. Second, the floor language is a broadcast directly to an interpreting who listens through a headset in a soundproof booth. And then the interpreter simultaneously speaks into a microphone in the target language, which is broadcast to delegates through wireless headset, and this allows for delegate to understand what is being said in real time, as through the presenter were speaking to them directly in their native language. Next is liaison interpreting. Liaison interpreting is the most informal form of interpreting. The typical use during visit of delegation or at small business meetings. The interpreter accompanies the group or delegation on its visit and interprets whenever required. For business negotiation, the interpreter sits at the table with the negotiation parties. Different techniques are used depending on the situation. And the last one is consecutive interpreting. Consecutive interpreting is when the interpreter listens to the source language speaker and after a sentence of a part of the speech reproduce the speech in the target language for the audience. The typical is during a speech, the translator stands next to the caller. When the speaker finishes a speech or has a break in their speech, the interpreter reproduces the statement in the target language as a whole and in such manner as if they delivered it. And the next type is interpreting based on the setting. The first one is conference interpreting. Professional language and communication expert who at multiguna meetings conveys the meaning of a speaker's message orally and in another language to listen who would not otherwise understand. Conference interpreting usually work in a team put together for a specific conference by a consultant interpreter who will take into account the language needs and other requirements of the event. The last one is public service interpreting. Interpreters work in the local community, for instance, like at court, at a police situation, a police station, in hospital, or in airports. That's all about my explanation about the types of interpreting, and thank you.